Now, one thing you touched on earlier, I haven't really asked you about it, was that severe outlook, the fact that your prognosis, your life expectancy was said to be quite limited at that time, although that was, you know, a year ago, roughly. So how do you live with that? How did you come to terms with that?
Well, for me, it was hard because, as I said, it was March the 28th that I was told that I had this kidney cancer. And my 49th birthday was the 1st of August. And my brothers and my sister-in-laws decided to throw me a party. Now, in my mind and psychologically where I was at, for me it felt like they were writing me off because it was a 49th party. It wasn't the big 5-0, it's my 49th party. So in my mind, psychologically, they were writing me off. And I did ask them that question, but they said, no, they just wanted me to know how much they loved me and how much they cared for me. But in my head, nah, they didn't think I was going to be here.
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, they were sort of taking it on board what the doctor had said, whereas in my mind, I wasn't thinking like that.
No, you weren't looking at the end. You were trying to fight on the best you could.
Yeah.
I guess what you could have said to them is, "This is fine, providing you're going to throw me this party every year."
Well, I didn't think about it that way. I was just, you know, and it was lovely. It was very nice. They did really sort of go to town. There was somebody playing jazz, photographer, friends that I hadn't seen, and it was very nice. It was lovely.
Now, how did they talk? How did they address the issue of your illness? Did they want to talk about it, or did they want to not talk about it?
We didn't really discuss it as such. It was just, we were told there and then, and that was it.
Yeah.
But we never really sort of discussed it as in to say, well, you know, God forbid if you do die, what do you want to happen? Or we never had that type of conversation at all.
But did you want to have that conversation with your own family or others?
To be truthful, I didn't think about it because I wasn't planning on dying.
No.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, each person has to decide what they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
If you really...
I knew that I'd done my will, and I made sure that I'd sorted that out, but I hadn't sort of thought, well, you know, if I do die, you know, where do I want to be buried? How do I want it to be?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not into cremation. I hadn't discussed anything like that with anybody.
No. And obviously, if you start spending too long looking at the negatives, then you know you can it can have an effect on you, can't it? But then some people would say, well, if you don't look at it at all, is that also healthy? But it's up to the person to decide what they feel is right for them. But you were quite determined to do well, so your focus was on
getting better.
What can I achieve? I suppose.
Yes, and getting better, and just doing everything that was within my power to get better. Yeah.